with Stop the Suffering is joining us to tell us a little bit more about Twinkle and Tilly, who have quite the story to tell. It hasn't been an easy few years for them.
No, so we've were fortunate enough to get these two into our program. They were dumped somewhere in Southern Ohio. The mama here is Tilly, and her little baby is about 1.5, is Twinkle. Twinkle came to us in pretty bad shape. She had some bad cuts and lacerations on her right eye and had to have it removed. And then she's got a blister on her left eye, and she is fully blind in her left eye. So we're hoping to not have to remove it, but they're in good hands now with Stop the Suffering, and we are just trying to get them a wonderful home.
Poor babes. They're from Southern Ohio. They just, as I heard, they had some kind of owner before, but then were they sold on Facebook?
You know, I don't know the exact specifics, but we are fortunate enough that one of our volunteers who's involved down in Southern Ohio with one of the shelters was able to get her hands on them and get them to us. So we were able to, they were all furry and matted and just the absolute mess when we got them. And we were able to get them all cleaned up and
Yeah.
they are absolutely wonderful.
Well, they look good now. So what kind of home would they like?
So we're trying to keep them together, if at all possible. Obviously, Twinkle, with her disability, is blind, but you would never know it because I set her down in my backyard and she runs around like a crazy lady. So she is very happy. Her tail's always wagging, but obviously the home for her would obviously have to. That person would obviously have to understand that they have a blind dog. So. But she is loving, and they are both absolutely wonderful.
Oh, and so what would you say would not be ideal for them?
Well, obviously a home with a lot of steps would probably be a little bit of an issue. But if you have an area that's secure and blocked off in your main area of your house, she would be fine. They are both very, very comfortable in crates. So I have a large crate that she feels very comfortable in, and is obviously just a happy dog.
Oh, do they need to stay together? Did you say that?
Well, we're trying to keep them together at all possible, but you know. Being adopted separately is also an option for them. We just want to get them obviously in great homes for each of them.
Now, have you yourself been a foster to dogs before?
I have. These are my 10th and 11th fosters.
Oh.
I have not failed any, meaning I have not fostered, and none of them have become mine. So I used a little phrase, and I don't know where I stole it from. I heard it somewhere, maybe online somewhere, but a little. My heart will break a little bit, so their heart will never have to break again. So, you know, I have 2 dogs of my own. They were both rescues as well. 2 big dogs compared to these 2, 85 pounds and 75 pounds. So Skittles and Duke are mine, and they are total troopers because obviously bringing dogs in the house all the time is a little bit stressful for them. But these 2 have fit right in, and Skittles and Duke just kind of let them do their thing.
And what is your favorite thing about them? Where would you love to see them go?
You know, a loving home where they could both be adopted together. You know, preferably a friend of mine, because then I could keep seeing them. They're always good. But you know, obviously,
pressure's on.
You know, Stop the Suffering is just such a wonderful group, and we do such a good job in really finding good homes for these dogs. So I have no doubt that whoever's interested in them is obviously going to be a great home for them.
And if we want some more information, where do we go?
Yep. So you can go to our website at stopthesuffering.org, or we have Instagram and Facebook pages as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to share these guys with us. They're so cute.
They are very, very sweet little girls, and we're just hoping they get a great home. Thank you so much for having us.
Me too. Thanks. Take care.
You're welcome. Have a good